Hey, Joe here. Yes, I'm still driving my car, driving into work. There's a little bit of traffic this morning. So I'm going to touch base on another topic I get a lot, and that's how I carry my gun in my car. Um, I don't leave a gun in my car. I come from a place, it's not if your car was going to get broken into, it's when it was going to get broken into. The last thing I ever want is to find out that my gun got stolen and used in a crime and was used to hurt, kill anyone, especially a kid. I couldn't deal with that. So yes, at night I put my guns away. I don't leave guns in the car. It's plain and simple. Now let's get back to the topic. How do I carry my gun in the car? It's on my hip. It's in the same spot. If I happen to be traveling in an area which I deem is not going to be the safest area in the world, and I got to have a little extra caution, I put it between my legs. That simple. Don't laugh. I still use a holster. I'm a big fan of the DeSantis Superfly holsters. I'll take it out. I'll put it right between my legs. Really, in theory, the chest holster, chest rigs would be great, but you can't drive down the road like that. As far as these other holsters that get put under your steering column and all that, I'm not about to do that to my car. And honestly, I can get it quicker from between my legs. Don't laugh. That's me. That's the quickest way I can access my firearm if I find myself in a situation where I need to get to it quickly. Have I found myself in those situations a lot? A few times, not a lot. What do I do to get out of those situations? I avoid them. You know, when I used to do the personal security details, people always ask, how do we avoid any incidents? And I'm like, you use the key word, you avoid them. Yeah, if you know that neighborhood over there is bad and there's always carjackings and all this other stuff going on, guess what? You avoid that neighborhood. Drive around it. Leave a few minutes earlier to get to work so you can drive around that neighborhood instead of cutting through it. It's that simple. No, keep your doors locked. It's that simple. Most newer cars out there, as soon as you put it in gear, it locks the doors automatically. Keep the doors locked. It's harder for somebody to get in. It's also giving you a little bit of a warning if somebody's trying to carjack you or something like that. Your windows. I know the nice weather's coming down here in Florida, but listen, I pretty much keep my windows up all the time. I do have a convertible as well. To me, it's just avoiding situations. It's keeping yourself a little bit more secure. You know, driving down the highway, do you really have to worry about anything? No, not really. You know, you're sitting in certain neighborhoods and you never know what neighborhood it's going to happen in, but prepare yourself. Another thing to do is try getting your gun out of your holster while you're sitting in your car. And first, you can try this at home. Make sure you do it with an empty gun. Sitting at the kitchen table, sitting in the chair, whatever, kind of simulate how you sit in the car and just, practice getting the gun out of the holster. It's not the easiest thing in the world, especially when you're a larger guy. Now add a seatbelt on top of that. Makes it even more difficult. Now, sometimes I'm not going to tell you I don't put it in my center console. I can get to it pretty quick from there, especially the way this car is set up. Again, if I'm going into an area that's a little sketchy, at that point in time, yes, I will have the gun between my legs. Otherwise, it's going to be on my right hip. If I'm doing a large road trip or something like that and just don't want to have that gun on my hip the whole time, I just put it right in my center console. Easy access. I'm not a big fan of keeping my gun in plain sight. The steering column holsters, anything like that. Just because what happens if you do get pulled over by law enforcement? I am retired law enforcement, and they see that gun, it's just going to make an uncomfortable situation. So I avoid that. I keep it concealed at all times. Center console, again, between my legs. It's not that concealed, but I'm trying to get to it for quick, easy access. So folks, let me know how you carry your gun in your car. Let me know if you're, keep it in your holster, center console between your legs. If you have one of those special vehicle holsters, like under the steering column, keep it under your hat. I don't know. Put it in the comments below. Hey, I hope you have a great day and come in and visit us soon.